Hello everyone, this is James from One Objective, and in this video we're going to be cutting down the shaft on a Minn Kota Terrova trolling motor because we're rigging this customer's boat for him. And let's dive right in. Well everyone, we're just going to dive right in. I've already taken a little bit apart just so I could see what was going on. First off, we're going to take these 4 screws out. These right here, they're just Phillips head screws, number 2. And then you're just going to pop this cover off. This cover pop off. I'm just going to let this hang. And I took and cut the shielding off of this one already because I was checking to see what type of connector it had behind it. So you don't have to just cut these. So you'll cut this one because we're going to be cutting, shortening the shaft, but you're just going to pull these apart. Maybe you might need a set of pliers, and then we're going to cut the shielding off of this one. Just going to take a utility knife and just be gentle. Try not to cut yourself or the wire. Here we go. Got it all off at one time. I'm not even going to worry about taking that side because we're going to be cutting it off anyway. And then we're going to be, it's a Phillips head screw right here. It's got a nut on the back side, but it should hold itself. Push that through. Grab this. I might be able to use this. Pop this screw out. And that should release the head. Just like that. Put these through here. Just like that. So we're getting down, we're going to cut this shaft off. What I did was I measured the shaft, but it's got this box on here, and we're going to normally cut them down to 36-inch shafts, but you're losing a lot of real estate right here. So it's about 3.5 inches, so I'm just going to go ahead and add 4 to it. So I went ahead and just measured from here to here and came up with 40 inches. And then I just marked the shaft, and then I just took a thick piece of paper and just run it around. And then when you line it up on both sides, pretty much squares it all up. As long as you get it all nice and tight. So that's what I did there. Just to get a nice circle around there. And then I just took something and shoved it in this shaft. And on our other videos, people have commented that you could use a pipe cutter and you can use a piece of pipe to go down in here, but you're not going to use a piece of pipe to go down in this one because of the way the shaft is. And it's super thick. So pretty much using those is not going to work. So we're just going to shove something in there. We're going to cut it a little ways. Then we'll flip the wires up the other way after we've cut it, and then cut the other side. So we're just going to shove that in there. We'll shove it all the way in there because then you won't get it out. But we're going to, so we know it's like that, so we're just gonna hit it like this and cut it. And what I'm using here, I didn't go over it. This is a metal cutting blade to cut the shaft. It's fiberglass, so it just seems to me like this is a better bit than something that's super aggressive. It'll jump on you and do all kinds of crazy stuff that you don't want. So should have a little bit more. Let's see what we got. I want to go down this side just a little bit more. It actually cuts this shaft pretty good compared to the motor guide shaft. Kind of surprised. All right, shove that in there, keeps the wires up on that end. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. And cut through it. Get that out. See, well, we did hit that a little bit on both sides from that, but all the wires are unscathed. So just pushes them out of the way. So that's exactly what we want. Now we're just going to repeat the process, start putting this thing back together. So push these cables back through here. Hold on. Slap that on there like that. We're gonna mark a hole in here, and then I have a long drill bit, so that's probably what I'll use. And I might actually stick my. You just want to make sure that the wires are down so you can see it from in here. So we're gonna drill a hole, and then probably we might even space them like that over each other once we drill it. So once you get your hole drilled and everything, your wires and everything are going to come right through like this. This one is easier to do than the motor guide because it actually puts the head back in the exact same spot. You really can't screw up where this goes. It doesn't twist on you or nothing like that. So pretty much all you do is you'll get you some female connectors, connect these red to red, black to black, put some heat shrink on them first, then put your connector on, then go ahead and hook these up and slide the heat shrink over, cinch it all up, and then put your head back on, put the 4 screws in. That's pretty much, that's the end of it. So if you like what you've seen in this video, please like and subscribe to our channel because we do a lot of cool stuff like this all the time. We do a lot of rigging, a lot of stuff like that. We actually sell tackle and stuff now. So check us out at oneobjectivebf.com for pretty much all your fishing needs. I hope to see you on the water.